authorized to attack them.
Yeah, don't do this. Notice the app hidden thing? Yeah, that's a setting. I did not set up the setting. I turned off the sound.
Okay, I'm not going to call your phone for you, but...
Give me the US. Better feel graphics in the video.
Okay, two things. One, I'm going to help you out. Two, you're just not going to tell me what you're going to do. Disrespect. Again, somebody raised disrespect for authority, for law enforcement. I get it. Like, if they're cheating on you, then, but, you know, clearly they got called here. They didn't just show up off there because they were bored. They got called here because of his behavior.
They don't have your card. You don't have your card.
Orlando?
I don't know, maybe he asked, but not an act, brother. Great act.
Okay, so, yeah, he is there for them. Because the business is the one that called. And this guy was in their establishment. It's their property. So, yeah, they are there because they called.
Never served. Okay.
When I find my phone and I check in this here, that's for y'all. That's right.
Shane does a reference that is related to everyone.
They do. They never even served you. You've been fucking lying. You've been good lying. Get the fuck out my face. Because I... Hold your ground, though. I like it. Sir, ma'am. I just moved in there.
And now you're not back here? They don't want you to
I'm telling you right now, they would not steal a phone. Okay? You went in there, your status safe. What I recommend you, can you listen to how I would handle the situation? Are you reasonable? Are you reasonable? You look like a reasonable. I am there, but so we do. I got there crap and I'm leaving it over my phone. Right? They probably don't have status safe. You probably not use your credit card. Yes, probably not. Okay. They don't have your phone. It's not making it easy to me when I'm not making it easy to me. It's a business company. They don't have your phone. Karen, you got me from the place. Hey, get the fuck out of my face. Hey, I'm resigning and I'm like, what the fuck you got to do? You have to stop me and do it. I'm going to know this night when I take out my door. Okay, never mind. What's this dude getting involved for? Get out of the way. When I'm in your room, you can look like a fucking fool. What's this dude getting involved for? Get out of the way.
See that?
What's this dude getting involved for? Get out of the way.
By the way, if you want to know back when I said that they're tampering with the keyboard, whenever you're typing something that they will enter the wrong key, that's what they do. Not as drastic, not as big as this, I don't think it's too much. Just because pissy boys are pissy now. Pissy. me ver o que assim. Rafaelzinho, ô Rafaelzinho. Baixa o bracinho, seu infeliz! Ah, Rafaelzinho! Ah, Rafaelzinho! Ah, Rafaelzinho! I'm sorry.
Não, mas not sure there. Very relevant stuff. Very relevant stuff.
By the way, no, the fact
There
is,
was, and I
first
should have
off,
been documented.
to the angle you see on my fucking faces, here's the thing, here's the phone, this was it. This is a gesture, by the way. And it's a very common gesture. This is a full, by the way, stalker vehicle. This is a very common gesture, okay? I'm quite sure you can still see biometrics in there. Biometrics needs minimal amounts of data. You can measure things from distance. Again, as I said, you look at airport setting and you have there. I might film something so you have a perspective on that. But it's the same zooming in that you always have. That should be good enough for biometrics. Also, you get to listen to that. I think you got to listen to that well enough. So this is essentially, this is a gesture, right? And as I said, around the pole, because this is a potential robbery. In case you fail to notice, that's the point. So, and again, I cannot stress enough. No thanks. No thanks, no. Okay.
O que faz sua visita aos Estados Unidos
keep
ser
in mind, by
incrível?
then,
Bom,
it
só o
took me a
país
few
já é...
seconds. You can listen to some of that in the audio as well. So that's another one that you... And here's the deal. I don't know if you have enough space as in the phone right now to deal with all that crap. Yeah, in case you fail to see, my important point about my face is just to say that clearly that was not gone for. Like, this is an astounding accident, and I think there's a law there for a reason. Other than that, I wouldn't know how to do it. But usually God knows what he does in things like this. Either because, again, this is such a black and white crime. There are no innocent people that genuinely think that they don't know who's right and who's wrong, right? Well, you have criminals who choose the wrong and think they can get away because they're smarter than everybody else. So at any point in this is a situation where they genuinely live under the expectations that they're gonna get away because they genuinely believe that the situation is good. And sit down that behavior. The behavior is very telling for that one, by the way. It's very music, you know? Oh yeah, because there's a video that happened before the video of the cars that I was mentioning, one after the other, short sequence. But I have to say one final thing about the female that was passing here with the baby, and I have to upload and zip the audio as well. Okay. So. I cannot show where the other things are, but this is good enough. Isn't that? It's better now. This one is better. So, that's essentially it. There was already some tamperings early that I noticed when I'm trying to transfer the files, and I imagine something similar, so just precautions in how they're taken. As for the